I was so excited to be asked to be a part of the Swimming Hall of Fame. I mean, I've been in the sport uh, competitively for probably more years than most people have on a high level. And I don't mean that as any pat on the back, but longevity has sort of been my staple. And to be able to give back to the Hall of Fame, where I had one of my first big meets was the YMCA Nationals when I was 12 years old. I'll never forget like walking in like deer in headlights to this beautiful pool, and all these incredible swimmers and athletes that were at this pool. And so the Hall of Fame is very close to my heart. I remember going in and walking around the museum and seeing all the different sort of backgrounds of the swimmers who came before you. And it's just, it's something that's near and dear to me. And to be able to give back to the sport that has been my life is something I'm very excited about. What makes me so enthusiastic about the Every Child a Swimmer program is the fact that I have a daughter. I have the means to be able to, or had been able to give her swim lessons. And because we live in a state in Florida where there's a ton of bodies of water, you have pools everywhere, you have the ocean, you have the canals. I just think it's very important to teach her how to swim. And I had people, because of my background and being an Olympic swimmer, give me grief that, oh, you're just doing this because you want her to be an Olympic swimmer. And the first answer out of my mouth was like, no, I'm doing this because I want her water safe. And so the importance of having Every Child a Swimmer is there for people who don't have the means to be able to teach their kids how to swim. But there's so many drownings a year that I think this program is very important. And I'm so excited that they're implementing this in the schools. I would love to be a part of Every Child a Swimmer. We all have lots of obligations, but it's something that's close to my heart. So I'm hoping that we can work something out in the future where I can be a part of it. Another way that I thought that I can possibly help is to be able to do some fundraisers or give speeches, or maybe go to some pools and do something with the kids in the pools and be able to somehow create a way to get money to help fund this program. I think it's very important. You do marketing campaigns for different fundraisers, but it's also important to get the word out by word of mouth. I think that, we all have our connections and all have our friends and family members who know other people. And I think it's just very important to really start discussing Every Child's a Swimmer and getting the concept out there so people know that, there is going to be funding that you can go and get swim lessons for your kids and prevent the drowning. Because I think there's a misconception that people think like if a parent has a child that drowns, that they're not a good parent, and that's not exactly true. I'd want to say to a parent who, might be lacking in funds and is tired and is, always with the kids and doing everything for the kids, to just take a step back, take a deep breath in, breathe out, and realize that if you are given this opportunity, this golden ticket to be able to teach your kids how to swim, and it's something that's so important, especially in the state of Florida with all the bodies of water, take advantage of it. It's for your kids. Everything you do is for your kids. Why not take this step too to teach them how to swim?